Good morning, over here from Disneyland Paris, and yesterday we're over here for day 3 of our trip. And today we're starting off over here in Disneyland Park, and of course for a ride on Peter Pan's flight. And you know, this is a ride which usually gets a pretty long line. However, you know what, today, if you do actually arrive here first, yeah, you know what, you can get under a 10-minute queue, which in my opinion is definitely worth doing considering it gets around a 40-minute queue in a day. I've also said we're going so many rides. Unfortunately though, a big staple attraction is going to be closed, of course Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. You know what, there's so many more attractions, including possibly going into the Walt Disney Studios Park this afternoon, and so much more. Yeah, let's go take a ride on Peter Pan's flight. So we've just taken a ride on Peter Pan's flight, and you know what, that isn't one of my favourite dark rides. In my opinion, that could be one of the worst Disney attractions to have ever been created. Honestly, I actually really don't like that dark ride, and to us, I don't really know why, because you know what, the theme is actually alright. I don't know, it's just a little bit shaky, the car. It wasn't actually as bad as, of course, when I did on it in February. You know what, it's definitely not worth a 40-minute wait. Yeah, that's one thing for we only waited about 3 or 4 minutes to get on that attraction. However, after that, we did also complete Big Thunder Mountain, and honestly, that coaster is the complete opposite. That is so amazing. Honestly, I love Big Thunder Mountain. The theming, the coaster itself is amazing. Also, we did just get the back row like we did last night, and you know what, the back row just makes that ride even better. And in my opinion, even though the best row is car 1, row 3, you know what, it's still great to get back onto the wildest ride in the wilderness. However, now we're going to take a look around the park and just see what else there is to do, because you know what, this park is fantastic. Okay, so we've just taken a ride on Casey Jr. And you know what, that was actually really fun to get back on that. In my opinion, it's nothing to shout about. I mean, it's actually a really rare coaster, because obviously it is a power coaster, and a lot of people think it's built by Matt Wright. However, no, it's actually built by Vekoma, and also as well, I believe it's the only one actually built by Vekoma. So yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. Overall, it was a fun ride, and also as well, it's got a bit of onboard audio, which, I mean, in my opinion, onboard audio just makes the coaster great. However, as you can see now, we've made our way into one of my favourite areas ever created, of course, Adventureland. Honestly, this is an amazing area, legit, it's just insane. And yeah, right now we're standing on Adventure Isle, and just like look at this waterfall, honestly, it's just incredible. So yeah, we're going to take a little look around Adventureland, and yeah, just really explore this area. Honestly, it's always so great to get back inside Adventureland, and yeah, especially as well where you can take in all of the atmosphere and of course explore all of the theming. Honestly, it's such a fantastic area, and in my opinion, it's probably my favourite area I've ever visited. Of course, maybe just behind Galaxy's Edge, but you know what, it's definitely very underrated. However, straight after, we did actually go over to the Lion King show, and you know, last time I didn't actually really enjoy it. This time I thought it was a little bit better. However, you know what, I just don't think it's world class, and in my opinion, I don't really like shows usually, so it's probably not the best person to listen to about the shows, because I'm all about the rides first, and not, of course, the overall atmosphere of the park. However, you know what, it was still a good show, and yeah, from everyone else's opinion, it was actually one of the best they've seen. So, you know what, it really depends what you like, and in my opinion, I'm all about the park atmosphere and everything like that. However, anyway, now we're going to be heading over to the Walt Disney Studios Park to, of course, show us some more rides over there, because yesterday we only had about 2 hours down there, so yeah, it'd be nice to check it out. So yeah, let's go and head back into the Walt Disney Studios Park. So we've just completed a couple of rides over here in the Walt Disney Studios Park, and you know what, it was great to get back inside this theme park again today. Honestly, it's actually a really nice park, and yet even though it is rated one of the worst Disney parks, to be honest, I really can't see how. Honestly, it's actually a really nice park, and also as well, it's got a great selection of attractions. And yesterday down here, as you saw, we did actually do the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, Crush's Coaster, and so much more. And you know what, we did that, we did actually just take a ride on Crush's Coaster, and you know what, that's actually a really good Mara spinning coaster. In my opinion, that's the best one I've done, even though it is a standard layout. Yeah, of course, it's Disney, so the theming is so much better. Also, well, it is a little bit of an extended layout. I mean, it was great to get back on it. However, now we're going to be heading back over, of course, to the Disneyland Park, because yeah, that park is open a little bit later than this park. So yeah, let's go and head over to Disneyland Park. So we've just finished up on some night rides over in Disneyland Park, and you know what, it was so great to get back inside for the last few hours of the day of my favourite theme park here in Europe. Honestly, it was so good to get back inside of that park again. And yeah, when we actually went into that park, of course, it was about sunset. So yeah, we did actually get to experience quite a lot of attractions. And yeah, so the first one I actually got to experience was Pirates of the Caribbean. And honestly, that was so great to get back on there. And what was actually quite weird was that was actually a walk on. And yeah, for one of the best dark rides here in Europe, yeah, that's pretty crazy sight to be seeing. However, right after that, we did actually get to experience two night rides on, of course, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Peril. And also, what's pretty cool about that on our second ride, we actually got the front row. And honestly, that loop is actually pretty intense in the front row. And yeah, I definitely do prefer that coaster in the front, of course, compared to the back. And also, as well, the night ride was great to experience. But right after that, we did actually end our night off on, of course, Big Thunder Mountain. And you know what? That is by far the best Big Thunder Mountain I've ridden. And of course, I've only ridden 3 of the 4. However, you know what? Yeah, that is definitely my favourite. Of course, as well, as you do go under the water, which is pretty unique to the Big Thunder Mountains, as yeah, that's the only one that actually does that. Which, you know, overall, it was a great coaster and definitely great to experience. So overall, you know, it's been a great day 3. And yeah, it was definitely a great day. Of course, experiencing both of the parks. And yes, so much more. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.